Welcome to Lights Camera Barstool. Today we are going over a whole bunch of news, a lot of stuff over this last week and change. And we're also going to be doing a little fun watch along with Jeff D. Lowe's in town of a movie everyone's looking forward to, Rebel Moon Part 2 Scargiver. So we're doing a little watch along of maybe the first, we'll say probably the first half hour of it max of that movie. Everyone knows about it. Everyone's been excited for it. So much so that it's gotten absolutely zero pop from Netflix or anywhere else pumped anywhere.
It has 20 reviews, like critic reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, which is, if you don't know, an absurdly low number. Absurdly low number for this kind of movie.
Big budget sci-fi Zack Snyder movie. It's got 20 reviews. That's nuts.
Yeah, when you texted me this morning and you were like, have you seen The Scargiver? I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? I thought you made up a movie. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's the subtitle for Rebel Moon Part 2. I've probably posted this 20 times now.
Yep. And by the way, were they supposed to do the... I'm pretty sure they're supposed to post the director's cut of the first Rebel Moon. You know what I mean? Like
the R-rated cut. Right?
Some bullshit like that. Yeah, but they're supposed to post that between that Part 1 and Part 2, and they just didn't do that, I guess. But whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's just going to do like a 7-hour long supercut of both combined later on. But yeah, before we get to all of those... First up, we have a trailer for Trap, the new M. Night Shyamalan movie. I saw some people with some mixed reviews about this trailer because they didn't like that certain things are spoiled in it. I don't think they were spoiled because he said explicitly what was going to happen during like CinemaCon or whatever where he announced the movie. Yeah. He explained exactly what it was, which is the premises. And if you don't want anything spoiled about it, I guess just skip ahead for a few minutes. But like the whole premise of it is you're following Josh Hartnett, who is a serial killer who is at a concert with his daughter. And the whole kind of thing is a big trap to try and find this serial killer. That was already known going into the trailer, or at least by people that follow sort of movie news. But I think a lot of people that watched the trailer for the first time, not knowing anything about it, were upset. I guess fairly so. I think the only thing in this trailer that I wish I didn't know is the fact that he is aware of it that early in the movie. Because like they make it pretty clear, like, hey, really early on, he's going to know he's in the trap. I kind of wish that we found that out during the movie.
I could see that. I mean, I'm all in on this. I thought the trailer
looks awesome.
I thought the trailer is fucking incredible.
Very good trailer. And to his credit, or to I guess the opposite of credit, he's a good trailer guy. And Knight's always good at trailers. Doesn't always deliver. I would say more often than not doesn't. But I'd have liked. I didn't like Old. I did like Cabin in the Woods, or was it Knock at the Cabin?
Knock at the Cabin, yeah.
Knock at the Cabin was good. I liked Split. I didn't like Glass.
Yeah.
He's kind of a mixed bag. It's just where we're at now. But I do like this. The concept of this is really cool. I like Josh Hartnett getting his own little career renaissance lately. Well deserved. And I think he's just looks good as a serial killer. He looks good in general.
Yeah. Oh, he's so handsome. Yeah. It's Girl Dad Dexter, basically.
Exactly.
Very excited. I mean, like I said, very excited for this. Shyamalan, hit or miss, but like he's moved past the big budget failure. Like he clearly is not a big budget director, but if you give him a small budget, which he's figured out, and he's self-funding a lot of this stuff now. He's actually like an indie filmmaker.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
That's
back to it. Back to his roots. What?
That's fucked up.
Come on, dude. I love Shyamalan. Come on. Did you also notice that his daughter is the singer?
He's the singer, yeah.
And he has a poster.
She's an actual singer, too.
Yeah, and he has a poster for The Watchers in the trailer. Movie directed by his other daughter. Yeah. That's awesome. Girl Dad. So it's just a Girl Dad movie.
Very supportive Girl Dad.
What do you predict the actual twist is going to be? I have one prediction is little girl's like going to be like a monster or something that needs the like flesh. Yeah, she's got to be involved.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't think this guy's a sci-fi twist, although... God damn.
I mean, the beast that turns you old.
Yeah, that beast the fucking place. The better question is who's M. Night going to play? Manager, like the pop star's manager?
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Gets killed off probably pretty early.
Yeah. That's when I think American Dad did a very funny bit on this where they're like, I feel like I'm in an M. Night movie. Where is he? Is he playing the warden in this prison or something? And like some guy just walks up later. He's like, hi, like I'm Sanjay something, the Indian warden of the prison. And and that's it. And then just walks away.
Signs is like in the middle of nowhere. It's like, there's
or something, right?
Yeah. And he's like the Indian guy who lives out in the middle of like rural
Kansas. Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
The Hitman trailer came out. An undercover police officer poses as a reliable hitman to arrest those trying to hire him until he saves a woman in need. Obviously, Linklater movie, Glenn Powell, Adria Arjona. I looked up how to pronounce it. Arjona.
Oh, okay. I was not saying it like that.
Neither was I.
I was saying Arjona.
Yeah, just Arjona. the what do you call this?
My Arona.
Yeah, my Aronia. But yeah, I mean, Glenn Powell's the hottest ticket right now in all of Hollywood. It's crazy.
Yeah, Hollywood clearly thinks this man is like the next thing.
Yeah,
in terms of like leading men.
This is based on apparently a story that was in like some magazine that he had read or something. I like everything involved in this. I like Linklater. I like Glenn Powell. Like the concept is kind of cool, like him doing all this disguise and getting lost in the world that he's pretending to be part of. I like all of it. I like every bit of it. I just watching this trailer, I'm like, nothing about it am I like this looks like it's gonna be like a top tier Linklater or whatever. It's going like, oh, it looks good.
But the reactions, it premiered at TIFF last year, the Toronto International Film Festival. A lot of people had that in their like top 3. Yeah. There was a lot of great movies premiering there. People say it's just a massive crowd pleaser, like just funny as hell. So yeah, I'm excited for this. Now, I wish Linklater didn't sell this fucking movie to Netflix because like if you're going to do a comedy, I think just most comedies play better when you're with people and watching it on a couch at home while you're scrolling your phone and looking back up. And you try not to do that, but it just happens. And movie's just not nearly as good. So I will try to get out. I think they're doing a limited run in May. Yeah. If you're in like New York, Chicago, LA, you'll probably get it. Otherwise, I don't think it's not sounding like it's going to be too wide.
Yeah, there's certain genres where it's just you're so much better off watching it with a crowd because it adds just so much more to the experience. I would say every movie is better with a crowd in general. Even if it's like the worst movie you've ever seen, with a crowd, it makes it significantly better.
Yeah, like Argyle. I saw that opening night. Dog shit movie. Had a blast. We were dying laughing.
It's so much fun having a bunch of people with you, especially on like an opening night. This, I don't know if this is one where it'll have like a big pop on opening night. Yeah. But I think this would be a really good one to watch with friends or on a date, whatever, something like that.
I will say the poster is terrible. Yeah. That's one of the worst posters I've seen in a while.
The Italian Job poster.
Yeah, kind of and it's like actually like misaligned, like on like certain parts, like they fucked up the Photoshop.
Transformers 1 had their trailer described as an origin story set on the planet Cybertron. The film will center on the relationship between Optimus Prime and Megatron, going from brothers in arms to arch nemesis, and foundations of other factions that they will come to lead, and they come into conflict as the Autobots and the Decepticons. Josh Cooley's directing it. His directorial debut was Toy Story 4. He did the art and was in a bunch of different departments for basically every Pixar movie between Toy Story 4 and like some point in like the early 2000s. Chris Hemsworth, Brian Tyree Henry, ScarJo, Keegan-Michael Key, Lawrence Fishburne, John Hamm, Steve Buscemi. Really big grouping all together. I think that this is a movie where I think Transformers is best served in a animated medium. Obviously, you can't have real big transforming robots or anything like that, but I think animated is a good little zone for them, and I think this looks like a fun, like sort of kids movie, in like a reintroduction into this world.
I think this looks like shit. I think this looks terrible.
As a kids movie or as an adult?
I think it looks bad as a kids movie. Like clearly, it caught me off guard first because Transformers fans have weirdly been hyping this movie up for a little while. Okay. And I think they were really looking forward to this. I wasn't expecting like a hardcore like. It is very much a kid's movie. To be clear, if you haven't seen the trailer, it is very much a kid's movie. Nothing wrong with that. The animation style, though, I fucking hate that animation style. Especially for the just big mech. Like, mech belongs in 2D. It's something with, like,
you want it to be like Gundam, yeah.
Yeah, like Gundam, like, just, that's where it belongs. Like, mech, anime, like, especially if they'd gone with, like, an anime route, this would have been badass.
Then it's not a kids movie and you're going for something different. I have a feeling that's just.
But the original one was the 86 Transformers was very derivative of animes.
Yeah, sure, but I think that maybe there's like two different zones here. Like they're going for like broad appeal kids. Like this movie will kill.
No sauce. Yeah. No sauce.
No, I agree with you. Yeah. I agree with you there. But I think this is one where like this is an instant crowd pleaser, not only here, but abroad too. Yeah. Like this movie will crush overseas.
Oh yeah, this will make like $1 billion. Yeah. I mean, like Transformers rules. Like that's at the end of the day, you put a fucking Tonka truck that transforms into a giant robot with a gun in front of a little boy. Like he stands no chance. He's gonna love it,
dude. And the toys they're gonna sell off this.
They always have the best toys.
The mobile games, I'm sure. Actually, Transformers War for Cybertron was a super fun game.
I've never played one of their games.
They had two really good games where they're like you play as a Transformer like on Cybertron, and they're really fucking fun. And like it's like team battles.
All the Cybertron stuff always seems so much cooler than when the Transformers are on Earth. Like, because the Earth people just get in the way.
Yeah.
And you just let the robots just hang out and be robots.
Dude, it's so much better. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. This is a kid's movie. It is what it is. Tarantino's movie, the movie critic, he scrapped it, says he's going back to the drawing board. If it's his last movie, I understand being very hesitant and being like, if I am not 100% sold on this, I'm not going to move forward. And he doesn't have to. It's not like he's like in a rush. It's not like anyone's breathing down his throat over. He's fucking Quentin Tarantino. He can do what he wants when he wants.
Oh, yeah. He can wait 15 years and put it out, and it will still be like the most anticipated movie of whatever year it comes out in.
Exactly.
I won't lie. I really liked the movie critic's premise. Like, I was like, that's a good spot for Tarantino to sign off on. I'm interested. What happened here? I don't know. I really don't, because he's been working on this one for 2 years now. I mean, right? Like this has been a long time, and I guess we probably should have seen it coming when there like just hasn't been a casting yet, like a single one.
They've been like circling Paul Walter Hauser.
That was the rumor for a bit. And Shane Gillis out of nowhere, like legitimate rumors I think were out there that he might actually come in. Maybe he couldn't find a star for this. I don't know. I would wish that he just didn't stop at 10 and just made this movie anyway, and then does whatever else he's back at the drawing board looking at. I don't know. 10 is just it is rather annoying. He's doing this bit, but I respect it at the same time. But goddamn, like, give me more Tarantino movies.
I get the feeling that when he like quote unquote retires, it's not like he's gonna be gone from cinema.
No, I think he said that too, that he'll move to TV.
With TV, it'll be maybe producing in movies. It'll maybe be like helping other people get like people that came from that same sort of like new wave of screenwriters that he came from, like get those people elevated into positions where they can do shit. So I have a feeling that he'll be doing stuff like that. Not that he's some like big advocate or something like that. I just mean like I think that he'll be someone that can identify talent and try and help them out for the good of the moviegoer.
Well, like, what would you want to see him do out of like the stuff that he's always been like tossed around and attached to? Like, obviously the Star Trek thing, the Kill Bill 3.
I mean, I think I would love to watch him if he were to make his own like bounty hunter western.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Like a follow-up to... Would you want that? I think that one's another one that's been thrown out, like a follow-up to Django.
I don't know if I'd want it necessarily connected to Django or Hateful Eight or anything like that. I think he's just so good with westerns, and I think that we've had derivative western stuff, like we've had Mandalorian, we've had like Reacher, shit where it's like, hey, one man blows into a town and fixes shit. Like, but Tarantino's so good at that, and I think if you got like him doing, even if it was like an 8-episode miniseries or something like that, like he'd be so good.
He's the one who finally gets Rockstar to fork over the rights to Red Dead
to make his own movie. I mean, I just think
I don't think he'd ever touch an IP, but
yeah, I agree. But I do. But although he does, most of his stuff is based on other stuff, just not in that sense.
Yeah. Like I don't see him doing a video game, is what I should say, or like a comic book.
I just think that he's so good at that, and we've never really had a good chance to see him flesh out a story over like that much time. And I think a miniseries would be perfect versus like maybe like, you know, a 12 episode series or something like that, like 8 episodes or something. Imagine he was doing like Shogun or something like that.
Ooh.
I mean, something I think anything along those lines he'd be really, really good at, and I'd love to watch that. That would be like a screenwriter's delight. Yeah. Or screenwriter enjoyer's delight too.
I know.
But yeah,
I want to see him work with Tom Cruise so bad.
It would be. I saw your tweet.
Especially them they're at the twilight of their careers kind of right now. Well, Cruise probably does this till the day he dies, but
imagine Tom Cruise in the Leonardo DiCaprio role in Django. How good he would be.
Oh, he'd be unbelievable. I rewatched Collateral like a week ago, and it's just like Cruise needs to come back and do a villain one time.
He's so fucking good. It's crazy. And it doesn't always make it funnier that Christian Bale like based American Psycho off of Tom Cruise.
I don't believe that story.
I don't know if I necessarily do either, but
one producer said that, which it may be true, but I don't know.
It's not.
He is definitely true. Like a psychotic sort of intense like person, so it's believable.
Scorsese's going to be directing a Sinatra biopic starring DiCaprio. Your thumbs down?
Thumbs down.
You're not a Sinatra fan?
I like Sinatra.
I think DiCaprio kind of has the look. I think too to fit
a little bit.
Yeah. Well, what do you think?
He's definitely doughy in the face. Frank Sinatra was like a $1.20 soaking wet.
We're talking about the Sinatra biopic. Gooch isn't a fan of old blue eyes.
Yeah, no, I don't like the castings or like I don't really like Marty touching it. The Sinatra family's weird. They like they don't want him to be portrayed in a bad light at all.
J. Edgar vibes.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he's got a checkered one.
Yeah.
Put it lightly.
What was it? It came out like a couple years ago, and the Sinatra family got. Oh, it was Scorsese's Irishman with the Sinatra thread line, and the Sinatra family was like pissed because they had him tied into like all the mafia stuff.
They'll just do it like Elvis style and just not address anything ever. Just won't talk about it.
Martin Scorsese doing a Baz Luhrmann impression would be something to see.
It's fucking gross. And the upcoming Office series is going to star Domhnall Gleeson and Sabrina Impacciatore.
That one person everyone
Impacciatore.
remembers
From White Lotus. Yeah, the Italian desk person from White Lotus. Obviously from Greg Daniels. The series is going to be set in the same universe as The Office, but it's not going to be a reboot. Like, weird casting. I don't think that's strange to say. I think that's just a weird, like, you don't think, oh, they're making a reboot of The Office. Domhnall Gleeson.
Yeah.
Good actor, not the first guy that comes to mind. Same with Impacciatore. But yeah, I don't know. I would assume more American actors.
Yeah, whatever. I'll give it a try. I'll watch it, but.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I mean, it can't be worse than the end of the original series, which I did rewatch recently.
I almost forgot about that.
With the song.
Yeah.
It's not horrible for like a little bit after Michael Scott leaving. It's not horrible, but it gets bad. There's a run where they don't know if Kevin is a real person or like super special needs.
Yes,
and it gets like it is every episode he's different, and that's what and also Andy's terrible.
Oh yeah,
Bernard dog.
He got insufferable at a point. And lastly, just a couple of things to hit on. The Sympathizer debuted on Sunday. I loved it so far.
Good show so far.
Very, very interesting. Did you get a chance to see it?
No, I haven't, but that's unsurprising. I did not realize it was Park Chan-wook's until, like, I guess last week. I hadn't noticed.
Dude, it's cool. It looks great. Actors are all really solid so far. RDJ's like having a blast doing goofball character, which I think is going to be multiple goofball characters here. But looks great. Fallout. We talked about it a little bit last week.
We've all watched the whole thing.
Right? Yeah, very good. I wish I didn't have to watch it all at once. That was kind of. Same. I wish I could have saved it, but at that point there was no point. I had to watch the whole thing.
I really think that this was done a massive disservice.
Yeah, because it was set up really well for a week to week because it. Like traditional television, it always ended on like a nice little cliffhanger with,
Yeah, there was no real filler episodes. I was thinking about that the other day. Everything was pretty like they were like pretty solid A to Z episodes that had like, good start, good ending. So it was a bummer that it was like a binge drop like that. But everyone's talking about it, so you kind of have to watch it.
It's weird because I've liked what Prime has been doing for most of their big stuff, which is the 30 episode initial drop and then week to week after. I think that in the age of streaming is the best way to do it.
I agree. You can really get them like hooked into it. But they have done. I think everyone would be talking about it week to week if you had that sort of delay. And then X-Men 97 has been sick. I'm
still behind. No, I still
haven't watched it yet.
I probably will watch
everyone
tonight.
says it's awesome.
Yeah, I held off on it because I'm like, I don't know. I didn't really watch the cartoon growing up. It was like a little bit after when I was like, or I guess before, I was like into watching cartoons like that. But I mean, it's incredible. Really, really good.
It goes back to my thing where since the second Spider-Verse movie came out, I've began to wonder if most of this comic book stuff just plays way better in the animated space. Like, especially the X-Men 97, like there's so many characters. You can have so much more fun with their designs, stuff like that. Like, they're weird characters. You can get way more out there in the animated space.
Yeah, I agree. But I can't wait for you to see this
also,
next episode.
Like, Magneto's hot as hell. I can't get over it.
Everyone's wait, you saw the Goblin Queen, right?
Oh yeah, the Goblin Queen. They knew exactly what they were doing there.
Jesus Christ, that was unbelievable. All right, so as promised, we'll be doing a little. We'll do the first 30 minutes of Rebel Moon's Scargiver. I'll boot it. We could probably just on the computer is probably easy, so better to do on the screen. What do you think?
I don't care. We can cut around this.
Dim the lights a little bit.
Yeah. You mind dimming them?
Oh yeah.
I dropped the line in the artist formerly known as the LCB Discord today. I said, Chris Berman Raiders voice, the Scar Giver.
Who would that be? Like Romanowski?
What a stupid fucking. So I forgot this was out today,
I think everyone did. I don't think Netflix forgot it came out today.
He texted me. He was like, "Have you watched The Scargiver?" I completely forgot this thing was called The Scargiver. I thought he just made up a movie.
Yeah, no, I somehow actually knew that. I think because the title was so stupid, I just thought that was hilarious. The Scargiver.
All right, we'll start it so you can watch along with us. I will put it at exact 0 on Netflix, and then we'll hit play at the same exact time. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm excited for all my favorite characters to come back. Cora, Titus.
I still haven't
Atticus
seen part 1, so this should be
Gunner,
interesting.
Nemesis, Darian Bloodaxe, Kai.
Darian Bloodaxe is the only name I remember, but only because you just said it.
Tarek, Belisarius.
We got the coral. We got the.
So you didn't watch the first one?
No.
So you liked it more than I. You didn't like it.
Yeah.
I fucking hated it. I thought it was horrible.
Does Snyder have his own production house? He has to.
I don't remember how so the first one ended. They were on a big
That feels
big
like
fight in like a dock.
big fight. I'm like a sky dock, and it looked like most everyone died.
Yeah. Oh, here's Anthony Hopkins, who plays the robot. We get no explanation on.
Yep.
Admiral Noble. I forgot. That's Ed Screen.
That's Ed Screen. Is he Bloodaxe?
No, Bloodaxe is Ray, the dude that from Justice League that hates Joss Whedon.
Ray Fisher.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think he's dead. If I remember from the first one.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up I'm on the old Wikipedia page. I gotta pull up the new.
Dude, there's 50 different names in this opening dialogue.
Just
The
dialogue.
Pollux, General Titus, Sharon,
Planet Sharon,
Velt.
Darian Bloodaxe, Milius.
There we go.
Oh my god!
Right?
18 of these.
What are these names?
This is one of the worst exposition dumps I've ever seen.
This is like the first 20 pages of like any fantasy book you
Yeah.
pick up, and you have no fucking idea what's going on.
So Ed Screen died at the end of the first one.
Yeah, he died.
Here's another one, new name.
They're just Nazis, which I'm sure you picked
Space
up in the
Nazis,
trailer.
yeah.
They're just space
Oh,
Nazis.
okay.
Okay, so they're bringing back Ed Screen.
That have to be right. Oh wow! So is he like a clone?
I don't know. I remember how he died. I remember he died though.
Oh shit.
Great sci-fi word. It's chrysalis.
Well, also like is he that? He's not like Darth Vader.
He's just like an officer.
He was a good fighter.
It's not like he's the emperor dying.
Like did he have superpowers I forgot about? No, he was just a normal dude.
It's definitely not like, as important as like an emperor or something to bring
This
back.
is the lengths to resurrect this general.
Oh, and they're tearing apart like he's like one of the orcs Urkai getting born.
Yeah.
And those fucking cheekbones, baby.
His name is Noble?
Admiral Noble.
Is he gonna grab him by the neck or something like a jump scare?
Those British teeth, man. If everyone in this movie is either Brazilian or English, that's something we learned from the last one. Oh, it's like soaking wet.
Who is the Scargiver? That's what I don't remember.
That must be Batella. He's literally like, he looks like either the Urkai getting born or Frodo when he gets wrapped up in that goop.
Oh, a second title card. Holy shit. That you can't really read. Oh my god. Urukai Bellows.
Yeah, that's two. That is two title cards.
What if there's a third one that just says Snyder cut?
Please. Classic sci-fi trope, not horses that aren't actually horses because they have a slightly different head. They're going to be called like Blorpos or something.
He just takes himself so seriously.
Yeah, that was probably the first one. It was so serious. It was
Two
so
more names.
dour.
They were in the beginning of the first movie. That's like her old house, her old place.
Right, and this Han Solo guy is meeting them for the first time. This guy is the fucking most Han Solo guy possible too.
Fuck is that? I don't remember that person.
This girl, I think they were trying to the Nazis were trying to rape her
I
in the
think.
first one. Yeah, it was like really they didn't do it, but it was like becoming.
Oh, and
very
then she
violent.
like reveals herself to stop them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. He's a soldier?
Wait, what's he?
Cassius, soldier. Only says it should be at rest. Yes, sir. Orders on target. Nothing out of the ordinary. Not so. Very well. Ensure that the harvest is brought in this plan.
Oh, that was the whole thing. They wanted to steal their harvest. That's how
Yes.
it started. Yeah.
Very Bug's Life.
Forgot about that. I thought that was the ants plot line, but that was them attacking the termites.
They said come back. You got to bring the harvest.
Kevin Spacey, right?
Yeah, played Hopper.
So there's
The
a
fuck?
robot. That's Anthony Hopkins' robot
Yep, there he is.
who has a whole storyline in the first movie that they don't show.
What's his name? Justin.
The robot's name is Justin.
That's Jason,
Oh, even better.
right? Jason.
Yeah.
Worst robot name of all time.
Now please, eat. You must all be very hungry.
Oh, is this like a Darth Vader type dinner?
Have prepared food and drink to show their fealty and gratitude.
Yo,
Jimmy.
that guy was the worst. Do you remember that guy? This dude, the one that was the horse, the flying horse guy. Do you remember? Like towards the end of the movie, he's like the last guy they recruit.
Is that Jude Law? Who's that? No.
No, just generic handsome British
I
guy.
don't remember that guy.
There's a guy that was like a wild man that they recruited that like he's on like a flying horse.
Remember her?
The
She's gonna have a
lightsabers.
lightsaber. Yeah. Yeah, Ray Fisher's dead.
Yeah.
Wait, has there not been a lightsaber up until this point?
No, she
She had something.
They fought that spider lady with him for a bit.
Yeah, but the big lightsaber stuff hasn't really shown up until this one, I think.
Yeah.
Really? You might even say it again. I wasn't believing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they have two different versions of Dario Naharis from Game of Thrones in here.
This is dreadful.
It's imperial protocol in the event of an admiral's death to return to the throne world.
It's in the mother world, of course.
Yeah.
An even deeper depth of your own. I just received word. They'll be here in 5 days.
Oh, he's a double agent.
Mm-hmm. He turned because of good pussy.
Oh,
If I
there we
remember
go.
correctly.
I did kill him. His body was smashed on the rocks. He is dead. It's against protocol to go there now. I cannot share.
He's an old general that was like a gladiator that they turned to their side. That I remember too.
None of this blends together at all. Like
No,
there's like
it also like the setting doesn't work.
there's like
the farmhouse vibe just doesn't work.
It's like medieval village, but also Amish, but also slightly futuristic. Oh, he's a drunk too. That's right.
That I don't remember.
You think Jaimon remembers being in this movie?
Dark days lie ahead of us all.
Yeah, for you, it's the release of this movie.
Time comes.
This stinks. The writing is terrible. The acting is horrible. It's like he tried to go with like corny Star Wars writing, but in his own serious universe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this could work. Like, if you were like very much self-aware and like making fun of yourself at the same time, like having fun with it. But this is
he
so
legit wanted to make Star Wars.
yeah.
Oh yeah, she has no hands.
She has no hands?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, I remember none of
She's
this.
robot- she's
Drop
robot
it
hands
to the
and, like,
floor.
lightsabers.
I love the way you.
He's like General something. Oh, so they're now doing Seven Samurai.
Oh, they are
Yeah,
doing
they're
seven. They're doing
classic,
Seven
bro.
Samurai. The grains protect the rice.
So they wouldn't blow up the village because they have food.
Now, rest well. The work begins at dawn.
All right.
There's no way it hasn't been 30 minutes yet.
What's a counter? We're at about the 10-minute mark.
Oh my god.
Yes, this is fake Han Solo, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's Major Hans. I remember. They find him in like a cantina scene. But it's like a saloon.
So I think if I remember right, she used to be a bad guy, right? So
Oh, okay.
she used to like work with Admiral Noble in like Space Nazi College, and then she turned to the other side. I forget why. I think because like
Space
her,
dick. Good dick.
I think her space husband in the Nazi Corps died, and then she gave up on the space Nazis, and then ran away here.
So in a way.
Kind of.
And I was scared. Most afraid of everything in my life.
Yes, you've seen Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah, this guy was terrible in Game of Thrones too.
So him and Admiral Noble played the same character in Game of Thrones in different seasons.
Oh.
They're both Dario Naharis.
Was he the one? He was the first one. Wait, no, he
Scream
was the
was the
second.
first one.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was
the
the second one. The first
Yeah.
one's the one that like was actually kind of cool and throws like the knife through the guy's eye.
And that's Ed Screen,
Yeah.
who's better in this, I guess.
Oh.
There we go.
I don't remember that being justified. They just met in the last movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're both hot, Jeff.
Whatever.
So
That's
That's all that
I
matters.
mean, that's a movie trope. It's fine, but I don't remember them having like that great a chemistry.
No. I like the space rings in the background, though.
oh,
Zach, come on, Zach.
boo.
Hey, you skip the fucking.
That's gonna be in the R-rated cut.
There is a really, really
True.
heinous cut that he has not released.
He's threatened us with 6 more.
Yeah, no, there is like a non-Netflix cut that definitely would show the sex scene.
Space Nazi prone bone.
It's on Vero.
Yep, that's where I get all my info.
Oh, fucking Vero. Who's Balsarius?
She was raised by balls.
Look at that.
Including Balasarius.
I had that
Any
name in
pause.
here.
Oh, yeah, she used to be like a bodyguard for like the Emperor's kid.
Yes, that's right. There was a flashback. There's a flashback where she's like the kid of like a Nazi guy.
Mhm.
Of like the Emperor. This
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, yeah.
And this is what he looked like when he was young. She's like the daughter. I think he might be like the daughter or something.
Dedication would be the last training class battleship. Symbolic end to a major expansion. In accordance with tradition, the king will take
Reship.
not this time.
Dude, he really just ripped Star Wars with this
Yeah.
shit. Oh my god.
I mean, it was supposed to be Star Wars, right?
Yeah, but I thought like he'd have his own like thing. I didn't think it would actually just look just like Star Wars.
Main peacemaker and bear royal seal.
Let's see. Come on, give us something good here, Zach.
Make fast. I was the loyal daughter of my adopted father.
Oh, that's it. She was the adopted daughter of the Emperor guy.
Yeah. The big wig guy, yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the worst pillow talk of all time.
Dude, the other thing too with this is that it's so littered with flashbacks and exposition. It's just unwatchable. Why is this in slow-mo? They're walking down a fucking hallway.
He loves it so much, man. The costume design's like all over the fucking place in this. It's crazy.
Solemn Adagio plays.
Yep. On the corner. They can't see. Let's go. That's Zack.
Oh my god.
Gotta go to the boiler room for my royal reception. Oh, it's Carrie Ewells, right?
Where is the power? Why aren't the furnaces lit? Osiris, I am talking to you. Answer me now.
Oh.
Red Wedding. What is this?
Oh, fuck.
They
Wait.
They choreographed it. They choreographed it. They were in there choreographing this whole thing.
They scored the murders.
fully choreographed
Pre-
assassination.
Holy shit. That's terrible. That's one of
Plays
the worst
tense
things
notes.
Zack Snyder's ever done in a movie. That's awful.
Do it.
Written for a child, do it. Do it. Do it. Kill her.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Carrie.
No. What? Oh. Divine Resonance.
Integrated her?
This is a PS2 cutscene.
The fuck?
What happened? Did she is that symbolic?
She block it? Carrie just won't die. Oh, did she have some sort of like superpower, the daughter?
What'd she do?
Oh, he's using her as a scapegoat? Okay.
Okay. Social commentary, Snyder. There we go.
Alright, they're playing it up to all much. You all just saw what happened.
Ran out of fake bullets. Fuck.
What? I hate that in sci-fi movies when the laser guns run out. How would they run out?
I like how the what do you call it? The orchestra is still kicking it
Yeah,
to the
it's-
cues.
They are.
That's such a. I actually hate that. I hate
That was unbelievable.
him having them play there. That stinks.
He's like, wait, were you embellishing this with the orchestra thing or no when you were telling me this story?
What do you mean there was an orchestra there?
Yeah.
Your Uber's here.
Damn, that's crazy.
I gotta go.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, girl.
So that was actually my last condom, but if you wanted to go.
What's his name? Like Michael Huseman or something? He's a weird name.
Okay.
So now we're getting the harvest part. We're officially at 20 minutes. 10 to go.
Oh my god.
Oh, the music is terrible. Oh my god.
Dude, Zack Snyder is that one friend that you like do not let near the aux cord.
No.
Like he asked for, he's like, dude, play this one song.
Play
this one song, and you put it on.
Throat
It's this.
singing I got lined up. So it's legit going to be about 10 minutes of grain harvest.
This stinks. This really stinks.
This exact shot of like a grain stalk has been used in.
Why is
this
it
and the
in
last
slow
movie so many
motion?
times.
Why are these falling in slow? They're harvesting in slow mo for dramatic effect.
This looks like a this fall Iowa makes the first choice.
Dude, and don't forget, like they're in an age of space travel, and they're using like a sickle instead of like any machinery.
This will not be nominated for an Oscar. This score, I can promise you.
Yo, they put fucking General whatever in the cabbie hat.
Is that a floating wagon?
Yeah, but no grain harvesters.
But they can't. Yeah, but they're using
fucking
old
sickles.
school tools. That's insane.
Oh, there he goes again.
Jesus Christ.
Interstellar black hole, love it.
Yeah, he's just robbing from just multiple sci-fis. Which is fine, but none of the shit is working together.
Old gods, nice.
Give me my ship and my men, and I will return to England. What is coming out the back of his head?
What if General Noble had a high taper fade?
I thought he was a robot.
Who, the Admiral? Oh, or the guy just
The guy is choking and he's in pain.
This is who.
Oh, yeah. Scar giver.
There we go.
Leave it.
Nice.
So she's the scar giver.
Yeah.
Are we looking at a potential Ben Kenobi turn from him?
And he really is just a spindly motherfucker.
Mom, can I have the Noble toy? No, you already bought the scar giver toy.
Yeah. I wonder what the merch is like. If there's anything on like Amazon for.
I mean, are you fucking serious with this harvest shit?
Dude, and more slow-mo harvest.
Now male vocalizing.
Also, who the fuck is about? Who cares about the harvest? He's gonna kill you all anyway.
So we have the Rebel Moon novelization for sale. An independently sold bobblehead, or some Funkos, and then a couple of the Jimmy robot.
Are Snyder fans even defending this? Like, there's no way, right?
Of course. What do you mean? Yeah, of course they are.
They love this shit. They love it.
That's insane. Look at this.
Like, look at this. Here's a tweet. This is a picture of the Jimmy robot. It says, "You don't want to be on Jimmy's wrong side of the battlefield," hiding your eyes emoji.
I looked it up. Her name is Nemesis. Great sci-fi name.
What the fuck?
Although it's already taken by like about 15 other things.
Here's a tweet. I may quote this. Film Twitter needs to come up with better excuses for why they love one sci-fi 2-part series and hate the other, because right now you all sound demented and are contradicting yourselves. And they put up Dune posters next to the
Oh my fucking
No
God.
way.
No, please quote tweet that. Might you be that one sucks ass and the other was good? Oh, so he's not drunk anymore because he's drinking water?
Drinking water in slow motion, harvesting crops in slow motion, walking down hallways in slow motion. See, that's where it's like, I don't mind some of the slow-mo in the action. Like, that's his style. That's fine. It's just like, this shit doesn't need to be slow motion. Harvesting crops, walking down hallway. It's crazy.
What's our harvest timer at? We're at
harvesting
about
for 7 minutes.
7 minutes of harvesting.
30 minutes into this movie. How long is this movie?
2 hours about. Again, just the regular cut. We'll get a longer one later, don't worry.
Yeah, this is
More slow-mo.
Oh my god. And they have the lights. They can light up the entire fucking field.
This is so stupid.
How's the harvest been going? Any protests from the villagers? None, sir. What is the schedule? I've not seen farmers or markers during your reports. They've been busy driving the villages, sir.
Was he a double agent or he just left there?
I think when the soldiers went to rape the girl and she came in and stopped them, like he helped her.
Yeah, okay. So they think he's good still. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
The villagers have held up their end. They need some mercy, sir. These dogs deserve nothing better. Is that right? We'll see. When the job is done. For the slain king. For the slain king.
I like we just did half of Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Execute the founders, because most of their men are dead.
Oh no.
Netflix is like, quit.
Oh wow,
Like-
what a shame. The movie conked out a minute before we were supposed to stop.
You're shitting me.
No, what's gonna happen to the Scar Giver?
This is
Gonna
so
give more
I
scars?
honestly was going to watch
Alright.
watch this on the plane on Sunday.
Yeah.
I may not watch. Like, I will watch this eventually. I had a
Yeah.
fun time watching the first one because I was like chatting with people. Like, it was like we were shitting on it.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
This is real bad.
The first one was in the teens for me. This is worse.
The first one, I think the issue I had with the first one too is like the entire movie was them collecting the people for the fight. You know what I mean? It was like
Yeah.
the whole movie was one big team up scene, and then the final fight was kind of like bland, whatever. It was like, okay, it's a setup for a good second one. This is already just it's been a half hour of harvesting.
Harvesting Cry. It's just bad. It's a bad movie.
I don't care about anybody in this fucking movie. What was Zack Snyder thinking writing this script?
I
He
don't know.
knows he can't write.
Here's 5,000 names to remember for none of which you'll care about.
But like he could realistically, Zack Snyder has the bag and like the money behind him to get a reasonable writer.
You would
He could
think.
hand over his idea, What is he doing writing this?
I don't know. Just a
He also looks like he probably did the costume design on this because
it's
holy
bad.
shit,
It's
this is
bad.
terrible.
Pretty bad.
It's really rough. But yeah, I guess that's. I
Rebel
mean,
Moon,
it
baby.
timed up perfectly. That's Rebel Moon Part 2
Going
Scargiver.
to see Dune again tomorrow. That'll be a good palate cleanser.
Yeah, well, the inferior Part 2, according to some
Yeah,
people.
mhm.
But make sure to check that out. We'll be back next week with a new movie.